Thank you for joining us right back here on the Action News 5 digital desk. It is nice and chilly out there, 39 degrees. So we are talking about food and budgeting when it comes to those meal preps. I know it can be pretty tough to meal prep all the time, but that is why we have experts here to talk all about that kind of stuff. And so joining me this morning, we actually have a chef. Jamie Gwynn is here with us today. Jamie, thank you so much for joining us right here on the digital desk. How you doing?
Glad to be with you, Sydney. Thank you. I'm doing well. I think it's so funny. You mentioned how chilly it is, and we're highlighting frozen food. It makes me think of the chill factor, but I'll tell you, this might be far more delicious, guaranteed, than that chilly weather. We're celebrating National Frozen Food Month, and I actually have cost-saving meal prep ideas for you that I think will delight.
Jamie, let's talk about it. Everyone likes to save money. We know inflation's been really hitting those pockets at the grocery store. So
No doubt.
let's talk about the financial aspect of it before we get into all the food I see on your
Sure.
screen.
Into all the goodness, of course. Convenience and affordability are key when it comes to the frozen food aisle. And as a professional chef, I will tell you, I shop the frozen food aisle a lot because it's come a long way. It has evolved, it has become innovative. The nutrient benefits are there because of the extraordinary technology in flash freezing. But when it comes to saving money and saving time, according to a recent survey by the National Frozen and Refrigerated Foods Association, 8 out of 10 parents with young children, of which I am one, finds it easier to have frozen food option on hand at all times. And 64% say that it has helped combat rising grocery costs. Why? Because you're buying more portion controlled. It's limiting spoilage of the fresh ingredients that you might be buying. And there is a brilliant benefit to frozen food with rising, skyrocketing prices. I think that you'll find you're going to get sometimes better flavor. You're certainly going to save time and you get a whole lot of convenience. So we'll talk about that, but there's no doubt this is a good way to budget.
Let's talk about the health aspects of it when it comes to frozen food. I know sometimes
Sure.
people feel like it's not the healthiest option, but there are ways to make this food healthy.
That's true. I agree with you. But you know what? The cookie aisle isn't always the healthiest option either. I mean, I think you have to know what you're looking for. And I believe in splurge worthy at times. And I believe, everything in moderation. There is a lot of healthy, wonderfully delicious, and fresh tasting food, I would like to say, in the frozen food aisle. It's all real food. It's just frozen. The flash freezing technology, what started as what we call IQF, right? It started with frozen fruit. You pick fresh raspberries, for instance, at the peak of the season, and you freeze them individually quick frozen so they don't stick together in the bag, right? But those are the sweetest raspberries at the height, at the peak of their time. If you buy raspberries today in the market, in the produce section, they might not be as sweet, depends on the season, right? That flash freezing technology not only gives you fabulous flavor, but it locks in the nutrients. It's why we freeze fish for texture and quality on the boat. And that same rule applies to the frozen food section. In the freezer section today, you also get pre-washed and chopped and prepped ingredients. So now you're getting the health benefits. You have food on hand that's delicious, and it makes your day easier. It's innovation and versatility.
Hey, I'm all about saving time when it comes to cooking, being at the grocery store, getting home
Yes,
and chopping all that stuff up. So I think that is so
that's right.
important. Let's talk about some of the things that you're cooking. I was on your Instagram page, and a lot of that food looks really, really good. I think I saw some beef
Thank you.
stroganoff that looked amazing.
Okay, that one, I've got to tell you, that recipe is unbelievably good. It's a meatball stroganoff using frozen meatballs. So I can just tell you selfishly, in our house, I have a 4-year-old. Pizza and chicken nuggets will always have their place. But we have other favorite ingredients, and the frozen food aisle has actually been an amazing way to get my 4-year-old to eat more. So, Sydney, if you consider, or like to, I should say, eat a more varied amount of foods. If you consider, like we love frozen pot stickers, I will quickly, saute them so they're crispy on the outside and steamed on the inside with soy and black vinegar. But then what can you do with that bag of meatballs you mentioned, or with the pot stickers, right? Why not make an under 10 minutes easy pot sticker veggie soup? Frozen veggies, peak of the season, frozen. I love the frozen asparagus for spring. And the pot stickers, ginger, garlic, chicken broth. Easy peasy, fabulous, right? Crispy butterfly shrimp into a lettuce wrap with a creamy, lovely sauce. I use my son's favorite crispy chicken in a wrap for lunch. It's out of this world. This is so cool. Why not think about your favorite frozen waffle? We are a frozen waffle family. Super easy for breakfast, right? But I like to fold them and nestle them into my air fryer basket. When they get crispy, they look like a taco. That's a waffle taco. Now we're repurposing that frozen waffle that everybody loves. I filled it with barbecue chicken and a little coleslaw, and my kiddo loves them. Sweet potato puffs, better for you, so delicious. And last but not least, I love phyllo. It's crispy and flaky, and I filled it with ricotta and frozen berries that I use to make a compote. It's just that good. The freezer aisle, the frozen food section, is limitless. So please check it out. Go to easyhomemeals.com, by the way, for these recipes.
Well, it sounds like the frozen meals, the freezer can be your friend, is what I was trying to say.
Yes.
One quick thing before I let you go. I know you have a bit of some prizes folks can win. Can you tell me a little bit about that before you go?
Yes. Of course. Thank you for asking. For National Frozen Food Month in March, we are celebrating at easyhomemeals.com. 10,000 in prizes and appliances to win. So enter for free. By the way, I am not eligible, Sydney, so I hope you win. easyhomemeals.com. And I'll see you on social platforms at Chef Jamie Gwen.
All right, Chef Jamie Gwen, thank you so much for your time. Thanks for those delicious, inspiring frozen meals. I know I'll be putting some of those in my back pocket. We appreciate you here on the Action News 5 Digital Desk.
And I loved being with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.